So, do you want a server like this? Or at least similar? I'm gonna teach you guys. So we'll go ahead and you wanna press add a server, that little thing there. You wanna create my own. You can choose one of these. It doesn't really matter, but it just depends on what you're doing. So what you wanna do is you can change this later, but you'll get your own image and then you go create. So you start off with this. The thing I like to do is go ahead and delete all of these just by right clicking and pressing delete, and then you just start off. So you'll right click on here and you'll press category. Okay, you can name this whatever you want. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it general. So once you got your general, you want to press create channel, and you can do like talk or just general chat. Quick thing I gotta say, make sure to go check out my Twitch because me and my friends are streaming my new SMP on there, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. So once you've got this, you see you can just type whatever you want, stuff like this. You want to go create, add server. You want to go, I don't know, you can do like memes, but yeah, you can have the memes. And something that I like to do a lot is put emojis before of them, but I guess we'll do that later. And then you want to get like a general voice chat. It's like a public voice chat pretty much. I'd recommend it. And yeah, so once you've done that, you want to do welcome. This, I'd recommend you drag that on top of there, and you'll just have a text chat called new members, something like that. And here, when we add bots later, it's gonna have like a little thing saying who's joined the server and stuff like that. So once you've got that, you want to do maybe like a little chat or like a verification, because I'll show you how to do a verification thing with me6 later. Verify, we'll just call it verify. And once you got this, you've got your two things here and that there. Another category I'd recommend you make is voice chats. You can go ahead, I'd keep it not too many voice chats, just because there's no point. But I'd recommend you go with like voice chat 1 like that, and then you'll usually just put that like that, VC1, and then just keep doing that until you get to about 3. Okay, so now we have 3. What we want to do is create another channel, and we'll just go ahead and call it party 4-2. So once you've got this, you want to go edit channel, and you see this thing here should be at the bottom. You want to drag that till it says 2 users. You see? Let me just save changes. Boom. It's got this little thing here, which means only 2 people can join the voice chat. And then you want to get party for 4. I guess you could do. And then you'll just do the exact same thing, but this time you want to drag that to a 4. And now you have a basic voice chat thing. I'd recommend you create an AFK, just because why not? And now you've got these. You could do maybe a rules, and then you'll go ahead and write your rules. I'd recommend, if you are going to write your own rules, you put the basics and the standard Discord rules and the Discord stuff like that. But once you've done this, this is a decent thing. I'd recommend you also add an other, which you can have like wallpapers, stuff like this to get people, like if you're creating a community, stuff like this will just make them whoever it is, they'll be interested because they can gather stuff from this, like wallpapers and all of that. So I'd recommend you have like a channel where you can have stuff like this. You can do whatever you want, but yeah, just keep it similar to that. So next thing we gotta do is roles. I mean, we're not gonna have as many roles because a lot of these roles are from my Discord server, and I don't think you need these many roles, but there's a lot of things such as like the school thing where people can teach you coding, stuff like that. Discord in the bio. But yeah, that's you don't need too many roles. So we'll go to this, and we want to go server settings. You'll go roles, and then you just simply press create role. So we'll call it member, and we'll get a custom thing. You can do whatever color you want. I like to keep it like, I don't know, any random color. We'll just have it as that kind of color. And then once you got your member, you can put emojis and spice this up, but I'm probably going to do that later in the tutorial. But then you'll create your member. You want to go on this, select, skip this step. Okay, so now you want to go edit and go to permissions. I mean, if you don't understand this, I'm going to explain it. So here's the view channel. It literally just makes them view the channel so they can see different channels. You can go here and you can go edit category permissions. So you can make everyone not see the channel, but I'd recommend you let people see the channels because it's going to take a whole lot longer if you don't. So it's basically this. I don't give this role to a member. This pretty much makes them be able to do what we've just been doing: create, add, even delete channels. And then here is manage roles. So this is I'd recommend you give an admin, not a moderator, but an admin this. This means they can add roles or give different people roles. So this is it's pretty good because if you're not going to have any bots on your server, I'd recommend you get bots, but if you won't, an admin can just lower their role. And here is manage emojis and stickers. So don't give anyone this role. It's literally all you have to do is I'll show you how to create emojis later, but just don't. Here, give this to maybe an admin or a moderator, because all it does is it just lets them see what changes have happened simply in the description. Here's manage server. This allows people, just maybe don't give this to anyone unless you've got a trusted friend who wants to help you build the server. Change nickname. I'd recommend you tick this. It just lets people have more like stuff to do, but if you don't want inappropriate stuff on your server, just put in the rules, no inappropriate nicknames. And yeah, here, this is where you can just change people's nicknames. I'd recommend you don't give this to anyone except a moderator maybe. And here is kick and ban. Yeah, I'd recommend you give kick to a moderator and ban to an admin. Usually because admin roles are a lot more higher than moderator roles, and banning it's not cool. Nobody likes to get banned. Here, tick this. It's literally just to send messages. This here lets people send links. Depending on how strict your server is, I'd recommend, if it is a very strict server, you'd usually untick that simply by pressing this. Just for an example, I'm going to leave this ticked, but it's up to you. Here, people can upload files, images, videos, stuff like this. It's your choice again. You can choose whether you want to tick that. You can always change it in certain channels. So, like, we just click save changes. And if we go here, we'll go edit category, we just go permissions. You can see that it has all of the exact same things. So you can just tick that in certain channels. We'll go back to server settings, roles. Okay, so you got a pretty good member role here. There's not much else I really need to talk about. I'd recommend you tick that. Manage messages, let a moderator use that. All of this tick, and don't tick this for anyone, to be honest. and these you can use for moderators. This only give if you trust this person and like, I don't know, it's a good friend who's helping you with the server. So all you want to do is you can continue doing this. You can create your own like moderator, so you can see you can create a moderator role. You can again just pick any old color, and you can just continue doing this. Here you'd put it here, moderator, skip this step. So here you can, I'd recommend, it's basically done it all for you. I'd recommend you untick the ban and you untick priority speaker. So I'd also untick deafen, but apart from that, that's a decent moderator role. And you can continue doing this even if, like, so simply in my server, there's, if we go server settings, roles, there's like these roles which just give people it on their appearance. They don't do anything, but they're cool. You can add those if you want. It basically, it lets people have their own custom roles, I guess. And I have ranks, so rank roles, like there's rank 4, rank 2, rank 3. These can engage people more on your server, so I'd recommend you can make those. But then, if we go back to our tutorial server, the roles, you can do whatever you want. I'd recommend you get a moderator, an admin, and you'll give that a moderator as well. And the admin will usually go on top of the moderator, like that. And I just want to press save changes. Here, you can just display, so you see this, it's got me. There'll be another one here which will just have that role as an admin. I'd recommend you do that for the admin and the moderator. You do that like that. And then you can add, so you can have custom roles, as I said. You could have like big gamer, like it gives you examples, and you could just have memer. So this is just a random role, doesn't do anything else, but you can just customize it and it just gives people a role on their display. So now you can go ahead and add a king role. You can just, this is a role that you'll give to yourself pretty much. You don't have to change any of the permissions because you're literally the server owner, so it's not going to make a difference. And yeah, here we go. So here's the basic roles that you could have, and yeah. So once you've got that, as I was saying earlier, you can spice up your server. I like to add emojis before every one of my chats because it just makes it look a whole lot better. So if you go to the tutorial, all you gotta do is press edit channel, which is the little scroll, and you'll press that, and you can go ahead and gather your emojis. So what I like to do, which I find quicker, open my web browser, and I'll just go sword emoji, for example, and it usually comes up with a sword emoji. You just Control C, and then you go here, Control V. So now you can just depending on what that channel's about, you can just search up an emoji that you'd like to put before that channel. And I'll be back once I've done that.
3 hours later.
So once you got your emojis, you'll start to see that your server already looks a whole bunch better. It gives it a lot more style and just makes it look better in general. You see, like, what I've done is I've made the memes have a laughing emoji, and I've made the rules have a scroll emoji. You want it to stick to the kind of idea oh, I've just realised I made 2 memes. But you want to stick to that idea of, like, describing the channel, I guess. So what you want to do is you want to open your web browser. That can be literally any browser. And what you want to go is you want to do so you could go Discord bots pretty much. So bots that I'd recommend would be Me6, Dank Memer. Dank Memer is pretty much everywhere, and Carlbot. So Me6 is good for commands, and it's got a really good leveling system. Dank me much, just yes, it's got good commands as long with Me6, funny ones as well. And then the Carlbot is really good for like role managing, so banning members, controlling members, and like when a person joins, you can do this with Me6 as well, but they'll get given a role when they join. But what you want to go is you want to go here, and as you can see, we've got both of these here. So I would like to go Me6, and all you got to do is press add to Discord. So the link to this website will be in the description, but you'll just want to go add to Discord, and you can just log in with whatever email you use. So now it will start doing this loading thing. It should come up pretty soon. So now it says wants access to your account. Yeah, you just press authorize, and boom. So it says select a server. You'll get a list of all the servers that you're in, and what you want to do is you want to go to our tutorial server, and we just want to press setup Me6. So you just press continue. You don't need to touch that, or you just do authorize, click I am human, or if you're not, don't. But yeah, so now we have this, and if we go check on our server, you'll see the Me6 bot is there along with us. So we'll go to here. What we simply want to do is we want to go welcome. A welcome is pretty good, so I'd recommend you get one. So first of all, I'd take this, give a new role to new users, and what you want to do is just give them the member role. So now what you'll want to do is that's literally all you need, and then you want to do save, and you want to do send a message when the server joins. So you can customize this. I'm just going to leave it like that, and a welcome card is pretty good, but you'll also need to select the channel. So we made one earlier which was called new members. We're going to put it in there, and it will come up when a new person joins. You can't do this unless you have Me6 Premium. How much does it cost? Yeah, it costs quite a lot, but you can get it if you want. Yeah, it's pretty simple. But here you can get a private message, which means it will send them to them in private chat on Discord, so like DMs. I'll just keep it like that. You can have that if you really want. It's completely up to you. But now you want to go custom commands. You can create your own command. I'm mainly not going to be using commands, but if you want, all you got to do is press new custom command. Call it whatever you want here, and then you want to go whatever you want. So auto roll and advanced are premium, but you can just go text command and action. Basically what you want to do is you can have it respond with anything. So if we do I don't know, lol, we just do, you can select banned channels and banned roles. There's not much of a point, if I'm honest with you, unless it's like a banned user. And then command system, you can do this whatever you want. Funny number, but yeah, you just gotta go save new command. So now if we go here and we go to general chat and we do test, I don't know, lol, so it will respond. You can make it respond with anything, but that's completely up to you. So now you can do, I'd recommend you do the reaction roles, especially if you got a verification system. So we're going to do it in the verify, and you can customize this again to whatever you want it to be. I'm just going to keep it basic. And then you want to press add a reaction. This should be right at the bottom of the page. You just press add a reaction. You can choose any emoji you want, but I just go with the tick emoji. And then add new. And you want to make them get the member role. Whoops. Oh yeah. So here you want to go roles. If that comes up, you want to go server settings, roles, and you want to drag Me6 right to the top. You don't have to drag it to the top, but I do, so it's just gonna, yeah, see, it's gone now. So all you gotta do is save. And now, if we go to verify, you'll see this. We tick it, and we've got the member role now. So, yeah. I'm going to take that away because I don't really need that. But now, you can do whatever you want here. I simply added Me6 for the welcome mainly, and for the leveling system. So, now for another bot I'd recommend you add is Dank Mima. It's really good commands, so all you gotta do is press invite. Boom. And now you'll just press select a server, tutorial, continue, authorize, I am human. So the reason why I'd recommend you get commands is simply because it gets more people in your server, like it will interest them. So the Dank Mima commands, it's just there's loads, like there's hundreds, so you can press hack and you just click Me6 and it will start hacking. So there's lots of cool commands and stuff you can play around with. If you want to check out those commands, all you got to do is press commands and you see there. Other bot that I'd recommend you add is the Carl bot. It's really good for rules and stuff. So again, all you need to do is press invite, tutorial, continue, authorize, I am human, I hope you are, and you may now close this tab or window. So it will now, you can now see Carl bots in there as well. All you simply got to do is go Carl bot and Carl bot dashboard and log in, and you just got to log in again. And tutorial, so it's already activated. So you can add a display name, it's up to you, completely up to you. But you can go commands, and basically what you can do is global settings. So yeah, these are just commands. You can do welcome. We've already got one for Me6, so you don't really need one unless you really want one. You can get a reaction role. So as you can see in the verify, when we tick this, it gives us the member role. But we want to go, you can either choose Carbot. So if you do Carbot, it's literally pretty much the same, but you can do, there's a lot of different stuff you can do. So we've got general chat, enter some content. So what games do you like? Something like that. And add an emoji, you want to do the tick. So now you got to select an option, Mima role, and we'll just do one Mima role. And you can just go create. So you got to select a channel now. We'll just do it in the general, create. So now you got the little Discord ping, and you go to your general, and you want Mima role, tick. And there we go, we now have the Mima role. So yeah, simple as that. There's a lot of things you can do. You can play around a bit. You can do moderation. This is where you could just get people kicked for doing certain things or warned and stuff like that. But you can play around with that. I might do another tutorial on this in another video for certain bots. So now what you want to do is you've got your thing. You want to go click on this and you want to edit category. As I showed earlier, you can go to the permissions and you can add a role. So this, you can choose whatever channel you want. For the roles channel, I don't really want any random person just typing anything random. What you want to do is you'll just want to go settings, permissions, and you want to go add, and then member. So you want to say view channel, send messages, no. Okay, so that will mean if we go to server settings, roles, member, view servers role, it says you do not have permission to write in this channel. So now we'll write our rules. I'll just put rules. You can just customize your rules. And yeah, so now nobody can type in this. And even if you want to make absolutely not even your moderators able to type in this, you just do the @everyone, view channel, send messages. No. Okay, so you can do this for every single channel. It's completely up to you. I'd say that's the only channel I don't want people typing on, along with new members. We don't want people typing on, so we just go and send messages. No. And you want to go verify permissions, the exact same. Boom. So now we got a decent thing set up, which means people won't just type in any old channel. We got bots, we got everything. What do you need next? You need members. If it's just a friendly community, you can just press here, and you want to see the create invite thing. You want to click that, and you can select any one of your friends, whatever. Once you've done that, you just click the invite, or you can simply copy the link. And when we go Control V, there it is, and it's literally just there. So that's it for today's tutorial. Hope it helped you out. And yeah, like for more stuff like this.